This is how I've lost over 30 pounds being out here. 16 months, 30 pounds. The way I define homesteading is living a lifestyle of self-sufficiency. These things really are little dinosaurs, I'm telling you. One of the problems with our society is that we're not allowed to fail. And when you burn your eyes when you're welding, it feels like sandpaper in your eyes. They know it's feeding time. It's trying to see what I can make out of nothing. I want to keep the landscape as natural as possible. These cows can consume like 40 gallons of water apiece. My ultimate goal is to have a self-sustainable homestead. My name is Dwayne, and I'm an off-grid homesteader. I feed them twice a day, actually, so that way no food goes to waste. And the reason I feed them twice a day right now is because I have birds that come in here and try to take their food. And sometimes I do this, not to be mean, but actually I'll pick them up and just inspect them, make sure that they don't have any issues. But it's very important to handle them early when they're babies, otherwise they won't let you do this. So in the summertime, you'll see these two trays here, and they seem like they're just in here for no reason, but really chickens cool themselves through their feet. So what you'll do is we'll put water in here, and then they can come here during the day when it's really hot, and they can actually come in here and cool their feet that way. And they'll also dig little burrows in the ground, and they'll ruffle in there, and you'll see them doing that throughout the day too to keep cool. But now it's cooler, so we don't have it filled with water, but that's what it's for. I am building a homestead from the ground up. I am building completely off-grid, and I tried to build everything with as many alternative building materials as possible. As you guys know and can tell that I like to use pallets for a lot of our structures out here, and when you use the deck boards from the pallets, you get left with all these stringers here. The biggest thing that I found a use for, which it's not a secret, people have been doing this for a long time, are pallets. A small business will get orders on pallets. They don't have a way to get rid of these pallets, and so they'll be more than happy for you to come and get them. This was also built out of pallets, so you know, nothing goes to waste out here. I call them adult Legos because you literally can use them like Legos. 1,500 square feet roughly, and this is all made out of pallets and just logs, mesquite logs from the property. I actually had to stop taking pallets because I was getting so many of them and I couldn't keep up. I literally used to go to the dumpsters at construction sites, and I would pull 10-foot pieces of pipe out of the garbage. I would pull half sheets of OSB. PVC piping and stuff like that was picked up at construction sites. Get tons of these in my wash, and I can make stuff out of this. I'm gonna make a door handle out of these today. Those doors we got on Craigslist, that was a free window. I have a bunch of those that I picked up on Craigslist. Got these windows here on Facebook Marketplace for free. This gate someone gave to me. All this metal here is scrap metal. With a house, for example, is you're not allowed to use partial pieces for the siding on a house, for example. So companies will just throw it in the garbage because it's quicker. I saw that as very problematic for me, just on my own conscience, when I started building out here and realizing that there's a better way to do it that may take longer, and I might have to put more effort into it and more sweat equity, but the end result is something that I used almost every piece of the material I could. So what you're looking at here is the beginning of my farm, and very humble beginnings here. All of this garden is made to keep the cows out. That's why this is built this way. So it keeps the cows from coming in here and eating up all of our greens. If you're wanting to start eating healthy and you don't want to wait for your crops to grow to full term, microgreens.